Lakad mo to! Lakad mo to!
No,
Normally.
Like stealing candy from a baby, a no longer living baby. Like stealing candy from a baby.
Hey there, Dota fans. We got game number 1 ready to rock and roll. Let's support CK here, Trent. How you feeling?
Yeah, we got mixed up a couple times that draft, right? Like, first off, they got the Lone Druid, which I feel like almost never happens for Liquid. So you know they're going to pick that thing up. And then you're thinking, okay, well, that's probably for Quick, of course, it's Hero. And then they just do the Liquid thing and still slap you with the Broodmother at the end. So that puts Mickey on the Lone Druid. And a tough situation here. I wasn't actually sure what they were going to do for the mid. They're sending Wish in. And I don't know. We'll see if Zeus can handle it these days. I imagine it's not going to be looking too hot for the Hero.
Yeah, I'm in a similar camp. This is feeling a little bit like an outdraft for Liquid, if you ask me. A lot of comfort picks, often during the draft, we remark about you can't sleep on the fruit of these guys. They're not afraid to pick it, and obviously they did. Plus, you've got Taiga on Dark Willow, combo with Mars. That's pretty good. Insania Rubik, something he's played quite a bit. I'm also a big-time hater on the support CK trend. I don't really understand what it's all about and how you make it look good. What is the secret to success for the support Chaos Knight?
So this is, at least in my assumption, going to be based primarily off of the Aghanim Scepter and basically taking a little bit of farm away from Skylark. So it's a Bloodseeker, so sure, he's going to do his thing in the laning stage of the Blood Right, help try and control it, get some farm up for himself, but then maybe that's going to open up a little bit more space on the side lanes for this CK. Like, he can do a little bit of ganking plays with the Chaos Bolt and the Reality Rift, but I imagine there will be some time on the side for CK to just try and hit some creeps through this early and mid game to try and get towards that Aghanims, and then you're going to have double Bloodseeker and double PA.
Okay, so it is all about the farm priority. This isn't some super sacrificial support. The key is making sure he gets a little bit of net worth so that Aghanim's that's what makes this all.
Normally.
It comes back every once in a while, the support CK, even before the Aghanims. I remember Norman stuff did it once for, I think it was Archon maybe? They pulled it out at like a land. It was pretty badass.
I remember watching AUI do it maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago in a game I cast. I think it's mostly looked rough, at least in the games that I've seen. It's challenging to execute with. The big issue, mana, right? As a support, you want to be throwing out that Chaos Bolt, and CK has big-time mana issues. I mean, do you buy Arcane?
Big-time issues for Spartan at bottom, too. You got really low there before turning.
Yeah, a lot of trading. Almost a first blood up top, and now Spartan hanging out low.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his previous items, like anything before Ags will be, like what is your build-up?
Yeah.
I imagine not very
Soul
much.
Ring, maybe? I think you need something. You can't afford to just keep chewing mangoes. As you can see up top, he's walking back to well. Down bottom, first blood, though, does fly on the Spartan as he gets caught by the combo. Brambles into spear, easy peasy trick.
Yeah, he had just regen back up, too. And he just gets caught again by everything once more.
All right, so mid lane now. CK walks back to well, smokes up. Big Goat boots first, currently level 2, and looking for a potential gank mid. This is going to be a tall order, maybe just a warding expedition. I am going to tunnel vision a little bit on this CK trend. Very curious to see what his movements are in the first part. I mean, already we're off to a funky start here. What is going on?
Tiger's dead.
Okay, Tiger's dead. Another classic combo. Here's the wraparound, though. Uh-oh, they might actually find Polka. Starts off with a stun, Reality Rift. This gank works out. That's a kill for Wish. Nicely done by the support CK.
That is exactly what you need in this kind of lane, right? Like, sure, things are going to get worse, obviously, with a little stack up and Brood. Like, everyone knows, like, early Brood's not the best. Pretty much in all facets. You don't have any way to really punish with the spawn spider links and the actual nuke damage. So, punishing now is the best thing you can do. Insania, by the way, is still just level 1. It's doing another double stack here. Classic Liquid, am I right?
Oh,
Every game.
Stack Dodo. That's the name of it. They understand the efficiency point here. And I mean, look at this. He's got a thicker stack in each camp already at the round.
Oh, the root! Not enough, though. I mean, anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't think there's any getting away from that one. TP is probably your only option against the Bloodseeker in the early game. But 3 triple stack camps at 3 minutes is impressive. You know, I know you were just memeing about it, but that really is another level of stacking efficiency.
Yeah. And they're into it. No doubt about that.
So 3-1, but small net worth edge for Liquid coming out of this laning phase. And despite,
Radiant's middle tower
well, I guess
is under
thanks to
attack.
that kill mid, Zeus leading net worth right now.
If things don't go like very well for Liquid in this laning stage, they could actually be in trouble. If you look at their heroes and you think like that little like Brame, you know, starts a little bit behind, she's gonna end up being pretty static.
They're not dodging you yet, Zeus. Definitely gonna be in trouble here. The Brambles also helping out. Quick nearby, stunned up. They're actually gonna need a little bit more. Witch on 16 HP. He actually survives.
We gotta stay on the move.
The hero GG branch, dude. That +1.
Gotta save you.
Wow.
God, that was so many spiders though. I can't believe he got that there. As soon as he seemed he was gonna die.
That was insane. Foxy now, bottom lane, in big trouble. Focus, probably going to chase him down here, but nice spear. Connects with the stun. Now the Brambles come through, and Spartan, he'll be
Radiant's middle
repelled.
tower is under attack.
There's actually a shadow on there from Tiger, yeah, but he knew that Spartan was a little bit too close to the tree line for the fog. Plus he's only level 2 still on Tiger. Jeez, the levels of the supports. They're getting a lot for the cores right now.
Skylark telekinesed back towards the tower, but Creep absorbing all the blows.
Bottom lane as
Fun.
well, they're diving.
You're right, Focus in trouble, but who's going to fall first? It might actually be Boxy. Focus does end up going down. Spartan trying to pick up more, but Boxy, he hits the spear. He'll know his limit, and they find 2. A 2-for-1 in the end, though, as Boxy does fall to the creeps.
Yeah, that's okay though. No XP given over. He'll take it.
Fair. But you're absolutely right. This Broodmother and the Lone Druid both might need to spend some time in the jungle and maybe not recovery farm, but not playing aggressive and pressuring the map, and that could present a big opportunity for Brame.
Someone get going.
Koikla dies elsewhere as we're watching Insania up top. That was a Zeus ult, I think, that finished him off. So that's a 2-for-0 around the map. Dead bug.
So are we just doing this on every offlaner now? We just all building meteor hammers? Is that the new thing?
It's the hot-ish.
It's the hot ticket right now.
Mars Meteor Hammer. I mean, this is another one where you look at it and you go, oh yeah, Spear, huh? Level 4, 2.8 seconds.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but don't people usually just die in it anyway?
Yes! Nagay with the hard counter to the Bloodseeker. GP. Whoa! Zeus working the stacks now, though. He's stealing Insania's hard work. Insania comes over and says, Koikla, please, we must defend the stacks. But now they'll be punished even harder. Nagay's there. Adding into the fray, and maybe his wish that'll be punished. He'll go down. An overcommitment from the Radiant, although they do get Insania as the Bloodseeker dives the tower. Other side, the CK will be all right. He's actually going to continue playing. He does drop the stun. Skylark comes in. Reality Rift connects with the Bloodright. But walking will keep Koikla okay.
Normally. Catch up with there.
The Bloodseeker is a nice tool against the Broodmother if you can get her kind of low, though. I have to admit.
Yeah, and it's a classic tool with the Zeus too, right? You get the Thunder God's Wrath into instants, like thirst stacks for yourself. Yep. Kind of chilling. I mean, it's kind of recovery time for Koikla. So yeah, I need to actually get my hero where I want to be right now because this Zeus is a little bit out of control, and now I mean, yeah, he died this time, but he is still well ahead of everyone else in this entire game. 400 gold ahead of the Ghost Bloodseeker. Now the PA
Arena comes down, Soul flies, and a lot of damage to both sides. Focus might go down first. Moxie also very low. He'll do the first casualty. Now Focus recommits. He'll turn to on Insania. Meanwhile, they bring down Taiga. That'll be a 3-for-0 as Brame slap him around down bottom. Now
There's
there's
smoke in mid. Like, they are not done. This is some serious hardcore aggression right now, and there's even a hate to it. Save Wish. Oh, the damage to the
Dyer's
spider.
bottom tower is under attack.
Koikla is going to get turned on. The support CK Trent coming in the clutch. This is crazy though. 11-5. This is exactly what you were talking about with this sort of a lineup. This is the momentum that Brame can absolutely capitalize on. Grimstroke's so good at enabling these cores, and honestly, the support CK, it's looking all right now. He's 0-0 and 6, hasn't died yet. And quite a bit of kill participation.
Yeah, and then they have a mid and a safe laner struggling on Liquid right now. I mean, Brood is top of the charts, but it's Brood. You know, she's top of her own team, but she wants to be like top in the game at this point. Maybe this diffusal into... Does he go diffusal rain to BKB, or does he have to get like a halberd, I wonder?
Dire's middle tower is under
BKB
attack.
sounds like you kind of need it, but then there's also the Aghanim. So like you want BKB, halberd, and eggs this game.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Probably diffusal eggs, I guess, and then use that to farm up your BKB while your team's farming to catch up for fights.
That sounds like the play, but I could understand if the BKB gets a little more prioritization. It's so good this game.
Well, they need a lot of items.
Do you like focus going for the Battle Fury?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, what else would be the play? I guess like just a straight Deso style.
Yeah, that's pretty
Dire
common.
structures are
I don't know.
fortified.
I think the Battle Fury is the way to go here.
Dire's
It
top
is nice
tower
against
is
the
under
spiders,
attack.
right? Gives you a really easy way to just jump in with Phantom Strike and cleave down a big pack of them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's just solid farming too.
Yeah, I guess you know against Lone Druid Brood, chances are you're not going to close this out super fast even if you go Deso. And you can still buy Desolator anyway and
Dire's top
get all the
tower
benefits
is
from
under
it.
attack.
I'm excited to see the boxing meteor here. This is the first Mars game that I've seen with it, so will it have an impact? That's my big question.
Yeah, we just can't get away from that. What is that, like Tide and what was the other hero?
Dire are
It's like
scanning.
3 straight games of this now.
Radiant's
who
bottom
was the other
tower
hero?
is under attack.
Because there was a bunch of Tide games. We saw it at least twice. Oh, shoot. Was it? It wasn't Centaur.
No, but now I'm into that. Let's pretend it was that.
Is that next? All right, well, we got to smoke mid here. Insania, I think he's going to pull it on this one. Nice telekinesis, actually. Will not be enough. The damage from Wish
Radiant's
is too
bottom
much. He's got that
tower
Aether
is under
Lens,
attack.
so quite the reach on the Arc Viper.
The main issue, of course, just means it's delayed blink
Radiant
dagger, right?
structures are fortified.
But in a game like this, to be fair, he's gonna have the guy. I think there's pressure on him to set up a lot of the fights because he's a Broodmother and a lone druid. But I also think that the state of the game is that they're probably gonna want to be chilling a little bit anyway. So this meteor hammer might be him like ducking into trees a couple times, trying to push some tier ones, maybe trying to just keep the lanes going in their favor.
Well, it's a freebie mid. Spartan gets picked off by the spider. Down the bottom lane. Defensive by Boxy, but it does end up setting up the kill on the CK. Now that was more of the classic support CK play I'm used to, Trent. You run in and just get turned on.
Yes, the feed.
Kind of an odd. I guess they are going to get a deny on this tower. It's at 12 HP in the bottom lane. So I wish needs to get to work here. That was weird. I'm not sure what the game plan was for the CK running into the Willow. He knows that's going to be a deadly combo.
He probably thought there was more TP.
Or maybe the Zeus was going to TP faster, I guess.
Yeah,
they won't
go for the deny.
They won't deny it. Yeah,
Dire's middle
peculiar.
tower is under
Taiga's
attack.
going. It's almost what
He's-
I'm looking for.
I think Taiga has the same reaction that we do right now. Like, they didn't deny it?
Yeah, Quicker just pinned it. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be free for him, but they're gonna try and utilize that time and jump top. Say that, look, like we see the Dark Willow down there. She's not gonna want TP. They have a board there.
Yep. Missed time the stun combo, but it doesn't
Radiant's
matter.
bottom
Still a
tower
free
has
kill.
fallen.
Speaking of CK, gonna be a medallion first item after the Tranquil Boots. So, good economic
That's
investment.
really good.
You know, great for Roche, great for these single pickoffs,
Radiant's
some
middle
minus armor
tower is
synergy
under
with the
attack.
reality rift.
Radiant's
Pretty cool.
structures
Has
are
lots of clarities
fortified.
too in the arcane ring. This is actually the best possible setup towards like farming to the eggs, I think.
Right, you get the
I like
Sage's
this.
Mask, you've got the infused raindrops, and Arcane Ring with clarities. This is a dream come true. Smoke up now for the Dire, though. We're going to head into Taiga, already in the fray. Having some fun with Spartans here, and I think the Willow's going to win this battle, especially with the reinforcements on the way. Curse Crown comes out. Alright, it's the real fight. Koikla goes down, as does Taiga simultaneously. Insania very low, he also falls. A triple kill for Wish. Skylark finishes
finishes off Boxy. Total disaster for Liquid. It's just Mickey left and this lone druid. He drops a fear and goes right back to farm.
Man, that turner is so brutal whenever they have that thunder, which is nearby.
Look at the damage in that team fight. They did 5.5k total. 4k of it was from the Zeus.
I know.
That was all.
For example, Myers took 500 damage from the static field. That was all Zeus in the tower range, right? It's crazy how much that passive stacks up.
Yeah.
Man, they all actually got obliterated by static field.
Things looking very rough for Team Liquid right now. And Trent, during this draft, I said, what's the deal with Lone Druid? I feel like the last few games I've seen this hero, he's not looked that good. And you said something like, Liquid's here to show ya what makes it look good there, bud.
May I say my quote? I said, Liquid will take it every time it's available to show that it's so broken.
Okay.
So if you want to know just how wrong I will here be.
I was going to give you some credit there and downplay it. But,
I just not quite for playing it, so I'll take my out.
that is true. We were really framing that discussion around Quake. But I mean, Mickey's not doing anything weird here. He's got Mask of Madness, MKB queued up. What's gone wrong? He's been consistently bottom of the court. Now Mars has beat him to the punch, but it's been rough for this LG.
Well, you got a pressure lane, maybe it's that intentionally can like handle something, but he also so then Rubik hit on triple stack, triple stack kept rolling, triple stack in. Basically relying on all the space but the Bruce didn't really end up making that. So the lack of space created from the mid lane hasn't really opened up that giant like space for the lone druid to just go nuts and prime with this Mask of Madness and everything. So I would say that's probably the main issue.
It's the kind of draft where if you have the 60% of the map, it looks amazing because you have to capitalize on it.
Zania, spot on.
He's gonna get soloed by the CK. It certainly looks like it. All right, not solo. The Zeus is there, but easy pickings. That's BOT's up on the Zeus now. So Wish feeling like he's everywhere. Down bottom there. Spear comes down. Oh no, sorry. That's the meteor hammer. Box does connect on the PA, but he's still not too effective that time. Taiga drops his terrorize, looking to make the great escape, and might just do so. Has that shadow realm coming up, so I think he's good.
I think the other thing that usually shows like the power of Low Druid is when you have heroes that are like ready to prep the towers in the earlier end too. Right, like even Low Druid just shows up with his Mask of Madness, like hit the tower a couple times because the team's creating space. Then he goes back to hitting Ancients, but once more they couldn't really get that going without the team play there for them. Is it Ags time on the CK now, or what's the play? I'm very curious. I really thought the Ags would be like instant after this, but he still hasn't queued it up.
Well, I don't know. There's this weird dynamic where they're winning so hard without it that it seems like there's not too much pressure. PA's farming really well. Zeus is farming really well. Both of them have their farming items now, so it just gets better from here.
He could debate a blink. I could see that.
Yeah.
Blink
And it's like a more tangible impact at half the price. That is tempting. Or do you just go for the Solar Crest? Is that crazy?
Well, the Ags is kind of cool because it would dispel like Savage Roar. It would get people out of the root. It would get people out of the root from Bramble Maze.
The dispel factor is
It would get rid of the Terrorize. Oh, that blink from it. Oh, it wasn't a blink. Never mind.
Oh, they got him. Wish catches him with a lightning bolt. That's an arcane rune also. Free as they come.
Radiant's bottom
On the bottom lane, CK coming in on the Boxy, but Taiga's here. They've got support. Arena comes down. If Brame doesn't cancel this, he could be in trouble. But they'll just retreat. And I spoke too soon. Grimstroke will be just fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mickey desperately trying to get this MKB, and a little more than halfway there. So he's making progress, but ways to go.
His item build was kind of predetermined this game. Doesn't really have any choice. Kind of similar to maybe too much of the most logical one. Yeah, also snag that neutral item as Focus hopped in there. Almost got it taken away from him.
I do really like Skylark's build though, Trent. It's a little all over the place. I got stuck under a warning between the CK
get a Bloodseeker. Atos coming into clutch, and he'll get zapped down. But Atos is just a great, cheap utility item with a really easy build-up. Obvious synergy with Bloodright. He gets the Spirit Vessel. Not like a crazy good Spirit Vessel game, but just a great utility item to have. And with Bloodseeker, you're going to get a lot of kills generally, so a lot of charges.
It made it so that Koikba can't fight with a BKB, right?
Yeah.
Lives on.
That scary point where you look at PA and go, wow, all she has is a Battle Fury and she's still killing me. That never feels good, right?
Hey, the CK had a medallion. That's something. It's like she has a Deso.
Yeah, well, she's going to actually have a Deso in like 400 gold. So we're going to see this live experiment here. Yeah.
And you know what I love is when I get Imp Claw in a game, and then right after you get the Enchanted Quiver. I feel like I just upgrade. That's like the best feeling. It's like getting Diffusal Recipe 2 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the Enchanted Quiver is low-key broken. That
Thunder God Boxy, check things out. Yeah, and my Boxy. God, these scouting Thunder God breath.
There you go. I mean, it's also seeing the support Chaos Knight picked in tandem with some synergy. You've got this Grimstroke that can enable the CK as a ganking partner, or just another stun that they can CC chain. Even right there, right? You throw the Chaos Bolt, you throw the Atos, you get a guaranteed Bloodright. It's just easy kills.
Well, at the very least, Liquid kept their outpost for 20 minutes. That's good.
Cheers to that.
They haven't lost the tier 2 yet. Kind of looking like it might be heading that direction fairly soon, though, as I think they've lost all 4 damage. Judging by the position of everyone on the map.
And they're also going to lose this double damage rune up top, I reckon, which is a bit scary in the hands of really anyone on the Radiant, as Deso is out on the Focus PA and BKB queued up next. So she is getting there. However, that is the BKB now on the Broodmother. So Koikba finally kind of in fighting shape. No Aghanims, as we discussed earlier, had to prioritize that BKB.
This is their chance. They have Blink, Arena, BKB on the Brood. This is get back in the game time right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's their hero. Just blinked too.
Okay, perfect choice. Without a BKB, they should be a possible kill. Now, they need a bit more. The Meteor Hammer might actually be enough to clear the game down. Now more, though. They want to continue taking this fight. Koikba's still in, but Boxy's down. No follow-up on the Grimstroke ult. In fact, Spartan might get punished for this. He's all by his lonesome here in the mid lane. Spread out, CK coming in. Will they be able to save Spartan? No. Now on the other side, Taiga being fairly deep, but still has a lot of support. There's the Phantasm, and it's down. That one pretty solid there. And I think this CK should be done for. Stun on the bear. Any other catch? No. Okay.
I don't think the bear was silent.
Was it on cooldown?
Really? Yeah, I'm not sure.
26-second cooldown, so it might have just come up before I clicked on.
I also didn't see if he got caught in the blood, right? It might have been that too. Sure. It was just simple.
Okay,
But yeah.
well, a nice movement for Liquid. Pretty good BKB reveal for Koikba. Maybe hoping for a little bit more, but it's a swing of momentum at the very least. Tier 1 tower down mid opens up the map just a bit more.
As long as they can just drop some wards here that stick, that would be
They have now Zeus in big trouble. Wish is going to fall. Big shutdown streak. Bloodseeker also in trouble. That's a 2-0. They might get more. CK nearby. Boxing in the arena falls short. No, he's also going to go down. 3-0 Trent. Another good follow-up fight for Liquid. This time even without. To be fair, he did 2,500 damage in that fight, so it's not like he didn't earn it.
Any other hero. It's like, of course it's good on him, but
Well, I kind of
so much for your lone hero.
Isn't Willow notorious for being a support that does a lot of damage with like only a Yule and doesn't really need that much gold?
Yeah, you know, he's getting like a blink.
Yes,
Hey, Tiger.
I would
would certainly, I think, like to have that gold on my lone druid right about now, who is still struggling to eclipse this PA despite these successful team fights.
But most importantly, it is success, and that is what they're finally getting for themselves here as they cross the river for the first time in ages and take a couple of waves.
The MKB is out on the lone druid, so for the first time they have this tool to really do some damage to the PA. That's big.
We've got Arena in one here as the Radiants smoke up. They're scouting for wards again, of course, trying to keep wards up versus Zeus. Got to get real crafty with them.
Let's see what they do with this smoke. Okay, Bloodseeker gonna break it to D-ward. Question. Should Brood still get Aghanims 100%? Like, is that just an every game item? Or given that you've already skipped it for the BKB, do you just go for like Basher or MKB or something that lets you right click a little bit better?
I am not a Brood player, so I don't actually know 100%. From my experience watching Brood, I would say they all pretty much get the eggs.
Yeah, me too.
But
most of the games I've seen, but he doesn't even have it queued up, which is what's making me wonder here. And 1,800 gold in the bank, no point booster picked up.
I would like the Abyssal or MKB. That I would be okay with. I kind of see the merit.
Foxy up top, sets it up, does still get off the Meteor Hammer. They'll trade 1 for 1 and make that a 1 for 2. Foxy and Insania both down. It's a double for focus. Not a great trade for Liquid. AKA, nice setup for Brame.
That's a hard call. You know, it must be worth it just for the moves. It seems kind of nice.
It's just so core to the hero. Removes limit, increases movement speed, and the web count goes from how much again?
I think it goes to 20.
It's 8
I'll go
to 18.
Yeah.
So it more than doubles. Yeah, that's... It just allows you to not have to worry about where you are on the map. You have so many webs that you can just TP in anywhere and web it up pretty quickly.
You know this hero used to be invis all the time on webs?
Oh yeah.
Like, what was that?
Stupid.
That was the worst.
He is going to commit for the Ags now. He's bought 2 pieces, so that answers that. Good call by the Quakester.
Well, we'll see. We don't act. Oh, here's another ward. Oh, hey, punish him. Save the ward. Oh no! The counter to the Meteor Hammer. It's the
That's actually legit. Now they might turn it.
Just right click it and you pull it like user spells.
The Meteor Hammer gets you every time. I have been in that situation, Trent. You've got your Meteor Hammer. You feel like you're going to use it. And you know if you get it off, it's a guaranteed kill. But then the Nimbus gets you. Now into Roche we go. Bit of a bold move from Brame.
Yeah, but look how fast it is. PK reduction in the PK. He has armor reduction 6 from the Reality Rift. He has the Medallion for 5 more.
And
then they have a death.
But Dire, Team Liquid, moving into position. They are going to contest.
They have
Roche
Blink on
standing.
TK now, though. So Mickey could just die if he's not careful.
Mickey Bear going down. In comes Focus. They're going to get this lone druid. Mickey's the first casualty on the backside. Quickfoot trying to bring down Spartan. Breathes by him a second, but still falls. Buyback pretty quick from Spartan there. Liquid now maybe out of gas. There's no buyback on the lone druid. And Quickfoot's out of BKB. They've got him. Stuns. He's dead. Focus. The king of this fight. He's going to move back into the pit.
Talk about a guy who has the right name. Yeah, that was amazing. Like, that was perfectly timed. The blink comes into the Mars, like, oh, instant How about this blink as well as the clumsy net from CK? This is brutal. It is so much minus armor, and he's like an ogre right now, right? He's just not really worth dealing with because he has so much HP. But he's helping your PA just shred anything.
Yeah, he's got 13 armor, and he did go for the blink, so just all this reach and catch, it's pretty nasty.
People into Nimbus. The synergy is there.
Yeah, if you mouse over Reality Rift, you realize, yeah, that's pretty good for also pulling people back into Blood Rights, too.
Yeah, after range is 13 for your illusions. I'm looking that up the other day. Just seeing now.
So, yeah, very synergistic. Definitely how you need to pick your support CK. I like it. Now, despite Insadia's cosmetic win on this Rubik, been a tough game so far for the position 5 Rubik. Not a lot of great steals this game, actually.
Yeah, the Soulbind was
Radiant's
my
bottom
favorite.
tower is
Yeah,
under attack.
definitely.
I mean, it's hard to get like Nimbus. It's hard to get.
It's a tough Rubik game. As far as they go.
Yeah, this build
Dire's
really
middle
do
tower
kind of suck.
has fallen.
Like CK's not great, PA's not great. Zeus is just
Radiant's
hard to
bottom
reach.
tower is under attack.
Bloodseeker can be pretty good. Get
Dire's
a blood
middle
rate.
tower
I
is
think
under
Grimstroke's kind of hard to reach also. He's got the Aether Lens too, quite a bit of cast range. And a lot of spells to cover.
So Xania's going hype to go with his enemy.
Okay. Just pure survival. So not even a tower trade though. Liquid lose that tier 2 mid, and the tier 2 bottom stays standing. So Aegis, plenty of time left. I think 2 minutes. No, 3 minutes. Wowzers. 2 minutes on the Aegis. And still a 9-second
Radiant
BKB
are
on
scanning.
PA, who I believe is flying out the Skull Basher.
He is.
You know, speaking of throwbacks, I think back in the Dota 1, wasn't this Cranium Basher way back 1 and they changed it to Skull?
I don't know. I didn't play Warcraft. I just miss the Ogre Club for the like the upside down Ogre axe. That was really fun. Bring back Ogre Club.
Yeah, man. The Ogre Club. The classic. Just
Dire's
Dota
bottom
thing.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, Cranium Basher. That's a throwback.
Bastion Cranium.
Way back when. It was a glove of Ogre, or gauntlets of Ogre strength and a mithril hammer. Today you learned.
I did one. Thank you.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Defensive
attack.
spear up top from Foxy, so he looks to retreat, but the Nimbus is there.
Oh, he knows better. There's no getting out of that one. The Atos was coming. It's just too much damage. Yeah, it's nice that we've still got some of the old school, really iconic Dota items that you know are never going to change. Like BKB is always going to be BKB, you know? It'll continue to be tweaked and nerfed, but it's a fixture. It's a staple.
I remember not really getting what it was. It only lasts like, is it like a chest of armor or something? Like, and I was like, oh, I see. It's like eyes or something.
Oh, Taiga. Oh, focus.
Yeah, I was like, Taiga
just destroys it. TP out. No, Taiga gets caught. That's 2.
Running on the wall here, there's a minute left on this Aegis, but even if they don't get the fight, they'll of course have the cheese and likely continue to keep their map control. Oh, is this going to turn into one of those games for Liquid? They are... I watched a lot of their
Dire's
replays,
bottom tower is under
and
attack.
it's really funny to watch their replays with their movement and fast speed to see how stupidly effective they are at this side lane push.
Dire's
It'll be
bottom
like,
tower has
Taiga's like
fallen.
running down bottom and he kills a wave and they'll come and chase him and they'll watch him TP out. Before he's even TPing out, the next guy's already coming down the lane and is hiding in the trees and he's hiding in the lane. Like they're so ready for that strat.
He's caught new here. Focus still has Aegis, though.
Dale,
Only
dale,
10
dale,
seconds.
dale, dale,
Oh,
dale,
that was
dale.
close. Good timing, though. Out comes the Soulbind. TA jumps forward, moves down, and Foxy latches onto somebody else. Hello there, friend. That's a big one. They also get the CK. Liquid with a big fight. Skylark now on the retreat. Looks like he'll have the movement speed to get away. But Liquid, they commit hard to the PA. A lot of patience there. And it pays off. No buybacks used either.
The most Dota pub moment ever. The PA's up on the high ground, you're looking like, oh nice, my PA's just like soloing them. And then suddenly they die, and then y'all just start flaming the PA. So what were you even doing? Wait, how are you up on their high ground right now?
Yeah, well, then you realize
Let's see what kind of
most of that time was being dead and then respawn, waiting to respawn, and then, yeah, getting crowd controlled. So,
Yeah.
cool. He did kill Rubik for whatever that's worth, but
One of those.
well, now Barrett's mid. There's no buyback available on the PA. Short gold right now. Koifa pressing forward alongside the Bear. There's the glyph. Now, safety structures on the side. Tier 1 up top and a tier 2 down bottom. So at most, we're losing 1 goal. Defense. Not gonna leave the Bear there. So fine. That's going to help them get the Bear. And now they're probably going to get the Druid as well. Boxy yucks a spear, but it's not going to be enough.
Another rift here. Trying to catch him with the CK. He's got those tranquil boots. The spider legs are a little bit too fast. Foxy's hiding.
All right, that's trees. Oh, no. Blinks out. Okay.
Mid pull. He didn't get the damage off.
Impressive. Spider legs up again. Up to the high ground we go. And late TP cancel. Now it gets greedy. Oh, the B-man. The boxer. Oh, man. He was home free. Oh, that's a heartbreaker, man. He was doing it so well and then got too cocky. Like, I can just TP. They're not going to chase me after I uked him 3 times. Well, out there. Right back the other way. Right now. Back over the net. No buyback. So this is a 5v4. It's closer 5 back.
Classic Willow, though. She's going in the back line.
Not that much damage. Now on the other side, it's Foxy stunned up. A CK initiation will be able to set up the kill. Now up on the high ground, they need to through. Koifa in trouble, and Skylark gets a double. He does have a buyback, but the Mars does not. That was a dieback on the Mars. Liquid looking like they're on their final leg here. No safety structures. This could be the final blip as the siege continues.
A moment looking like they could perhaps claw their way back into it, but the melee rack ends up being far too expensive. And Brame just chill out.
We'll see how much they want to commit here. Liquid need to be careful about staggering this fight. They do buy back on the blue. Mars for 50. They do end up getting the CK, and Taiga has to trade his life for it. Buyback on the CK to match, and it looks like Brame might want to stick around. They actually haven't gotten barracks yet. Liquid holding on for now, but the Bear there. No resummon for 40. BK lead from Koifa. Pressing out of the base, looking to get Spartan. Or Staff Greaves. They actually save his life. Now Koifa overextended. Stunned up, blocked out. The Koifa's down for 2 minutes. Die back there. Taiga also sidelined. Sadia shut down again. Another